the honor of presenting the rings for the first ever women's team tournament championship at Wofford College, I had so much pride and gratitude for the women who had worked so hard to lay the groundwork for that opportunity. In the past decade, the investment from Wofford College into our women's programs has resulted in unprecedented success. And at the end of the day, it's these amazing young women who scored the points, met their goals, and earned the right to now be the first ever back-to-back Southern Conference tournament champions. I ever have the honor to have represented Wofford College in back-to-back NCAA tournaments. All of these amazing accomplishments would not be possible without the support and expertise of our extended staff. Athletic Director Scott Cole, you're first on the list, come on now. If you watched or rewatched the championship match, you will notice in the background Scott Cole doubled over the water cooler in sets 3, 4, and 5 of the championship match. At some point over Christmas break when I watched and rewatched the game, I texted him and said, "Were you okay?" And I think the response was, "You were trying to stop from vomiting," which is why Scott was not a volleyball player, because our girls were ready. And we are so grateful for your support of the team and program, and excited every time that you want to elevate our players to the highest level. Thank you. Our senior women's administrator, Elizabeth Rabb. Not only would you recognize Ms. Rabb from usually sitting somewhere in this area in all of our matches, she was so instrumental in making all the last-minute hosting of the SoCon tournament possible. When the hurricane came and we weren't able to have the tournament in Asheville, it was really a scramble and maybe a little bit of a campaign to keep it here. And that was so important to our team. And I'll never forget being on the bus in Johnson City and letting the girls know that they were going to be hosting. There was a chant that broke out. What was it? Back to back. So we are so grateful for your work with that. Also offering support and guidance, but also most importantly maybe all the logistics that go with the travel once we made the NCAA tournament. And we're so grateful for your help. Thank you. Is Addison outside? Okay, so Addison Harvey, who is responsible for all of our broadcasts, the director of video, he's always willing to take on projects, whatever this crazy person asks him to do, assist with my ideas, make the replay possible when we asked him, and really puts our best foot forward as Wofford Volleyball. And so we'll give him a round of applause. And bring Where's Maddie? Maddie, you're on the floor. So Maddie Stansberry, former volleyball player, brought great ideas to our social media, clear that she loves our team. She takes pride in what she's presenting and it really elevated our social media presence and other video type things that she worked on, and we're so grateful to you, Maddie. Thank you. Embarrassing people. Mark Olenki. Who's going to take a picture of you? Maddie, get a picture of Olenki. He's a legend. Mark provides photo memories for our players and our families. He loves capturing these moments that show emotion, joy, and the heart of competition. We are so grateful for his work and the time he takes to provide these treasures for our players. Exactly why. Thank you. Yes. White Street. In charge of the stats, the records, the releases, all the things that go out that are so important to informing the whole world about Wofford Volleyball, and he does an outstanding job. Thank you, Wyatt. Dr. Hill. Dr. Hill is our faculty athletic representative. She assists as a liaison for our team in the academic side of campus. As a former student athlete at Wofford, married to a former student athlete at Wofford, and the parent student athlete at Wofford, you can tell that she bleeds black and gold. We are so fortunate to have her as an advocate for our program and a huge fan. Match day prep, setup, breakdown, crowd control, mostly in the dad section.
Hey.
Day operations that make it
Easy.
Wofford smooth, and it's because of Byron. Even more, he cares for your girls and our staff like his own, and we can't say thank you enough.
Let's go, Byron.
Also today, we had the opportunity to thank some special pieces of our program this year. When I first arrived at Wofford, I was showing renderings of a new arena. I felt like this was a pretty common practice to have drawings of a possible building and then wait 10 to 15 years before a green light was ever given to build. So in my first fall, 2015, I was shocked when I was handed a golden shovel and asked to be part of the groundbreaking on the building we are standing in today. Also that day, I was asked to say a few words about the gift of this building from Mr. Jared Richardson, someone who I had not yet met, but understood clearly what his generosity meant to the growth of Wofford College and Wofford athletics. As I wrote a few words, the term "pay it forward" kept coming to my mind. I know all of the recruits and parents have heard the legend on their recruiting visit when Mr. Richardson's high school coach drove him from North Carolina to try out for the football team here. What started as a $400 scholarship became a full ride, which led to Mr. Richardson playing both sides of the ball for the Terriers. In addition, he was also a leader in his fraternity and even worked in the cafeteria. The connections and opportunities Mr. Richardson found at Wofford College allowed him to impact the Spartanburg community, the Carolinas, and most notably Wofford College. When I enter this building every day, his stamp is everywhere. Clearly, we think of Mr. Richardson when my players who pass and defend in Zone 5 see his signature every day. The impact of this gift and the advancement of women's sports at Wofford is unparalleled. When Mr. Richardson passed in 23, his legacy at Wofford never faded. His generosity and presence continued to be felt. That is because of the commitment and the love felt from his daughter, Ashley Allen, and her husband, Steve. Ashley has become an avid volleyball fan and routinely is filling the center court seat at our matches. She even was able to check off Waco as a destination she never needs to go again. Her support, attendance, encouragement, and generosity has enriched the experience of our young women. The Allen family sponsored our Southern Conference tournament meal at level 10, where Bradley Brown had scallops for the first time, and Anne Marie ordered something that didn't fit on a plate. Those memories that Ashley has helped to create are so important for team culture and truly help our young women feel valued. Ashley, we are so grateful for your continued enthusiasm for Wofford College, and specifically Wofford Volleyball. We hope you will wear this with pride.
This is my girl right here. Thank you. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Another truly special friend of our program is Lisa LaFave. Lisa has been the director of wellness at Wofford since 2011. When I arrived at Wofford, it was clear that Lisa had a love for athletics, student athletes, and the employees of Wofford College. Lisa has a permanent seat on the baseline on the visitors' side of our gym and has become a staple of our crowd. Perhaps most notable, Lisa guided our program in college through one of the strangest times, playing NCAA sports during a global pandemic. Lisa's patience, kindness, and overall professionalism have made her one of our very favorite people on this campus. She far outshines her husband, psychology professor, Dr. who offers unsolicited coaching advice. Lisa, we are honored to recognize you for the support and thoughtfulness you have offered our program, and I also hope you will wear this with pride. You can tell at a school like Wofford, a lot of people wear a lot of different hats. Anna Gearhart is currently wearing another trainer hat outside at lacrosse. The best in the business, she tells me the best athlete is the available athlete. So Anna right now is making sure her young women out there are ready to play, but let's give her a round of applause for all she does. I also am so fortunate to have an amazing coaching staff with me. Shanna Carter, this is her second year with our program, and she has made an impact with the girls. She has clothes that have her face on it. She has some really big fans here, and I'm really grateful for the things that Shanna has done for us. Thank you. And Ladislav Lovich. Whose mother is with us today. She's like our team mascot. The things that Ladislav has in our program, it's not a mystery why there's 4 banners there. He has a bigger ring container than me, and competition. What Ladislav brings to our practice, what he brings to our game prep and management, really has done so much for the level of our program, and I'm so grateful for him. That being said, we're going to cut the lights for a second.
Serving right hand, and it is a service ace. Frazier is in, Brown again, puts it down. Killed by Brown. The backs in for Chapman, breaks it to the block. Oh, she is denied. Puts it to C, received by Smith. Clicker is in the setup. Here is Morgan for the win. Dan, yes, Wofford has done it. Santa Cruz, National League, Tennessee, and the UCC, the Tigers, set to butt heads today as the Mercer Bears, the regular season champions, face off against the host school and the defending tournament champions, the Wofford Terriers.
These girls, they believed in themselves, and I think that's what really stood out for me after going down 0-2. They had what it took left in the tank, and so they looked at each other. I went out the hallway with Aaron
Terriers. Back to back. Last year we saw them make their very first appearance in this tournament. Now they're back again as the automatic qualifier at the SoCon after being picked 5th in the conference. They tied a program record set last season with 23 wins. Again, this year they're going to open up facing off against the Baylor Bears.
And away go the Wofford Terriers, the SoCon champs this year. Knocked off number 15 Tennessee back in mid-September. First ranked win in program history. Tremendous season for Lindsay Roos' club. Once again, back-to-back terrific seasons for this program.
So it's a problem when you have so many things to read. You don't want to lose how amazing some of these things are, so bear with me. The 2024 SoCon Tournament Championship is the second in program history and the second in a row. This is the first time a Wofford women's team sport has repeated as SoCon champions. At 23-8, this is the third 20-win season in Wofford's Division I era and the first back-to-back 20-win campaign. The 23 wins ties a Division I era record. The number 2 seed for the SoCon tournament was a program best. With a 15-2 home record, Wofford posted its best record ever at home. Wofford's 14 straight set wins set a new Division I era program record for sweeps in a season. They also yelled sweep a lot, these guys. The win over number 15 Tennessee at home marked Wofford's first ever ranked win in program history. Sarah McLean earned her 200th block this season, with Mary Emily Morgan and Anne-Marie Rakoski each reaching 100. Mary Emily Morgan also reached 1,000 digs, just the 19th Terrier ever to do so. Taylor Page dished her 1,000th assist this year. McLean finished her career with a .314 hitting percentage, third best all-time in program history. Wofford's 18.41 digs per set ranked 5th in the nation with 2,246 total digs. The total digs are a new single-season program record. Rakoski's 133 blocks are 5th most in a season in program history. McLean's .356 hitting percentage is the second best in a season in program history. Klicka's 615 digs are the second most in a season in program history. Lainey Klicka was named Libero of the Year and to the All-SoCon second team. She is the first Libero of the Year in program history. Sarah McLean was named first team All-Southern Conference, with Mary Emily Morgan named second team All-Southern Conference. Bradley Brown was named to the SoCon All-Freshman team. Klicka twice named SoCon Defensive Player of the Week. Bradley Brown named Offensive Player of the Week. Rakoski named Defensive Player of the Week. Southern Conference All-Tournament team, Klicka, McLean, Mahoney, with McLean named Most Outstanding Player. Pate named SoCon Pinnacle Award winner. This senior class, 79 total wins over 4 years, the winningest 4-year class in program history. 3 total SoCon championship appearances. Pretty cool. Juniors, 63 total wins over 3 years, just 16 shy of matching this year's senior class. Challenge accepted. Sophomores, each season has ended with 20+ wins, a SoCon championship, and an NCAA tournament appearance. GOAT status. Freshmen, second straight freshman class to win 20+ games in a first season. All freshman team honorees since 2022. That's pretty impressive. So the freshman class will first come up. So coming off of a year like we had in 23, what was the expectation? We had graduated 6 players. We were picked 5th in the league. We knew that we were going to be pretty good, but apparently the league thought we were going to be 5th. And what's so amazing about this class is they came in without egos. They came in saying, like, where could we help? And I don't know that we could have predicted the impact that they would have. They were the absolute perfect remedy for the losses that we had due to graduation. And they came in, they are pleasant people, they're happy, they like each other, or they pretend to, and they work hard. And so I'm so grateful to this freshman class, and the future is so bright with the 5 of you. We have Megan Brown. Bradley Brown. Emma Hancock. Abby Fraser. And Kelly Smith. I think you can sit down and you can open that up. I know. It's like Christmas morning. Sophomores. And when I read through those things, it's remarkable to know that the only thing that they've known is postseason and going to an NCAA tournament. And now they've set that expectation for themselves moving forward. What I can say about this class, again, they are really great people. When I come into the gym, they pretend, or truly are, excited to be here. They are reliable. I think also they're amazing teammates. There's never a time where I see them turn their back on each other. And just as a group, how we're numbers of a party of 6 here, but I would put my party of 6 up against almost anybody. And I absolutely love watching them play volleyball. We have Taylor Pate. What I love about this junior class, and when we talk about all the things going on with college athletics, here are 2 kids that are doing the things that are all the great parts of college athletics. Anne-Marie was behind juniors and seniors in her position, and she was patient, and she just worked and worked and worked. And so when our opponents thought, like, oh, they graduated their middles, like, they didn't know that we had Anne-Marie, you know? And so when she came out, and it was like her coming out season of just being her opportunity to go out and show what she had been showing us all the time. Yeah, sorry. With Caroline, it's the same thing. She gives you the same product every day, and she holds herself to that same standard every day, and she makes us better. And I think that's what's been so fun about this class, this giant class, moving forward, is that they